So if I lean back far enough in my chair, the sunlight can't touch me. 'Cause see? No. I'm not kidding when I say it actually feels like it's burning me when it's directly shining on me. I completely redid my usual car playlist to be a nostalgia mix. Nostalgia for me, when I'm talking about music, generally covers from the late 80s to the last time I listened to supposedly modern music on the radio in about 2003. There are some exceptions to that. There are newer songs that make me think of people and places and evoke some nostalgia that way. Music that makes me feel nostalgic generally goes over well on a regular basis, and I think that's because it draws from a broader emotional base than just a particular genre or artist or collection of songs. Part of why I like music as much as I does is because it has an effect on how I feel. But that also means what I'm in the mood for musically varies depending on how I feel. Sometimes I'm in a mood that Tool or Nine Inch Nails will address and resonate with better than anime theme songs, for example. And unless I'm in a downward spiral mood and want to shift to a J-pop mood, I'm not going to be able to listen to it. It just doesn't fit. Now, I'm not particularly good at favorites in the first place, but since my musical tastes vary widely with my mood and intended disposition, it does make it harder for me to pick. But there are a few subsets of music beyond the nostalgia header that are more widely successful, and two artists that I love and can say I love pretty much regardless of my mood. The first one of those subsets is what I call music in the genre of nerdfighter, or more broadly just YouTube musicians, but I don't think Molly Lewis or Brierly would mind that I store them mentally, if not also digitally, in the same category as Hank. The other subset I would probably call a little deranged and satirical, inspired by Dr. Demento, because it contains those two loves that I fall back on heavily, Voltaire and Tom Lehrer. And while even they are susceptible to what in the car playlist ends up being, I love you but I don't want to listen to you right now, it happens far less often. So yeah, no, I didn't have anything particularly profound to say, just that my tastes in music are heavily mood dependent. I have a massive soft spot for anything nostalgic, even if the quality is objectively not as good as other stuff. I may elaborate on specifics at some point in the future, but right now I'm still sore kind of all over from yesterday and have a distinct absence of bright ideas. So I'll talk to you tomorrow.